So guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, bum-ba-da-dum, how close did we get it? Hey, we got the crooked feet, the blind eye, and everything. Rexy, I think these are going to sell 1 million. Bum-ba-da-dum.
Are you camera shy?
He's camera shy. He just wants some chocolate-covered pretzels and some ice cream that I promised him. We're going to practice, okay? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Mammy.
Happy birthday, dear man.
Okay, we got this? All right, now let's go sing happy birthday to Grandma. We got this? Come on, bad donkey. Hey, are you going to be the lead singer?
Yeah.
Okay. Saying hi to this. Why is he good sometimes and a really bad dog sometimes?
Don't know.
He's been a good dog now, but sometimes he's just like not a good dog.
Because he didn't like when people were very away.
Well, guys, it's another day on the run. Sunday, we made it back into New York. Spent some time with my grandma for her birthday, and then Sunday night, spent some time at Maddie's friend's house, friends of ours, for a fire and stuff like that. I went to bed a little bit early, and then we literally just made it back to the apartment, and it is 10:30 at night. I'm cooking up some pierogies, just cheese pierogies, because I'm a basic guy like that. But making up some cheese pierogies, then I'm gonna hit the hay. But don't get me wrong, I went over some data logs and stuff like that. Went over some, got some tune-ups in the laptop here. 4 Straight Gangster. War in the Woods is this coming weekend. Tomorrow night, I don't know, probably about 12 hours will be 10. Probably about 14 hours from now, 16 hours from now, I head out to Ohio to go spend a quick night at my buddy's house. Might leave tomorrow earlier afternoon before. Gotta get out the shirts and stuff like that. So gotta ship out the shirts in the morning, do a couple other little things around here. Then me and Sexy Rexy are headed to War in the Woods. Good news is our friends from the Carolinas, South Carolina, are coming up to War in the Woods to help me out since Lady Gangster and MVP can't make it, since it's her grandma's 98th, her great grandma's 98th birthday party this weekend. But Straight Gangster is a pretty good car, so we've elected that we're gonna run War in the Woods. So that is the plan there.
Well, guys, Sexy Rexy and I are headed to Jeremy's place. I'm excited for this one. Straight Gangster is a bad mamma jamma. We have picked it up a lot. I'm not going to include it in this video. I'll include it in the event video. Probably the next video to come out. But I have picked it up a lot, and I'll talk about that in the next video. But this car is very capable of getting the job done. Now, am I going to say we have the baddest car? We're going to have the baddest car on the property? No, there's 114 other cars coming into this race, and a lot of them have a good chance at it. I firmly believe we have one of those cars that is capable of pulling it off. Is it going to be a little bit difficult without Lady Gangster and MVP there? Most definitely. Good news is my friends from the South Carolina and the Carolinas are making the trip up. That's like I think it's a 10 or 12 hour ride for them. So I've ran with those guys, and they've helped us out or substituted when Maddie was either pregnant or Maddie wasn't able to make the trip. So that builds a little bit of confidence in my tuning and my chassis setup, and gives me a little more confidence when I go to stage the car. I've had a lot of crew members that have filled in, and their help is very, very beneficial and extremely needed. But to have that peace of mind where they've been there before, they've gone through the process, they've learned the way I race the car and run the car, that is very beneficial. Now, they don't necessarily give me input on tune-ups and this and that and everything else. I'm okay with making those calls myself. But to have the peace of mind that they're there is worth a lot. And I've talked to a good friend of mine about not just having a good car, right, but the steps that it takes to have a very good program. And people that are successful in this no prep racing don't just have good cars, they have good programs. And having a good program is extremely, extremely important, because it encompasses so many other things on and off the racetrack, whether it's in the pits, whether it's getting to the racetrack, whether it's, having the food and drinks at the racetrack, all those little things that it takes to get to the racetrack, let alone the financials. That's a whole nother hustle. But the small things, to encompass a whole program, what makes a program successful is very important. And any little piece that I'm able to put together, or friends are able to help out, putting those things in place is very crucial. So especially when Maddie, who's been essentially my only crew member for 6 years now, isn't able to make it to a lot of these races, it's important. And this is a big one. This is $40,000 to $45,000, minimum of $35,000 pot. Probably going to be closer to $45,000 with all the sponsors that came on board. And I genuinely appreciate it. I'm sure all racers appreciate it, but I appreciate it even more so to all the companies that come on board and support the sport we love. So we're looking forward to it. I got to give a shout out to Chuck at On Tilt Racing Productions. He came on board and helped us out a little bit with entry fees and stuff like that to this race. So thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. Sexy Rexy and I appreciate it. We're looking forward to this race, guys. So right now, headed to Jeremy's. He stopped at Summit Racing for us to pick up a secondary chute bag. I have 2 chutes on the car, but the one broke, so he picked that up, or the one ripped. So pick that up because we're probably gonna need 2 chutes because I'll just say it this way: I've been bigger mile an hour on the backside than we did at War in the Woods fall of last year. So yeah, Straight Gangster's making some pretty good moves, and I'm excited for it. So first step after this is to head to Jeremy's, get a little bit of rest in, and then we're putting the truck and trailer, or Straight Gangster, in the trailer first thing in the morning, and we're headed to Cincinnati, Edgewater, and we're going to break in a new set of tires, and then to Brown County Dragway first thing Wednesday evening, so that we can get this sucker parked in the gate, try to get on the lower level. So we have, let's say here, we have all the merchandise. We have the All-American Hustler merchandise. We have the Screw It merchandise. We have the Straight Gangster merchandise. All of that is $20 for t-shirts, $50 for hoodies. We have stickers. Those are $10 a piece. You may ask, or I get asked, why are the stickers $10 a piece? Because someone like me has a tendency to give a lot of stickers away to the young kids and stuff like that during oil downs or slow downs during the race. I enjoy doing that for the next generation of the sport, but I can't necessarily afford to give away stuff all the freaking time. So stickers are $10 a piece, or I think we'll do like 3 stickers for $20. We have the Sexy Rexy stickers. I have Hustlin' Horsepower stickers. I have Straight Gangster stickers. All of those I have in stock here. So we are loaded up and we are excited for this one. So I guess I'll maybe include a little bit more into this video, and I'll try to post this video on Wednesday evening before the race. First and second round of small tire is Friday night, so if you're able to make it Friday night, show on up. The second chance race will be Saturday. I don't know if that's going to include first and second round losers, but that race is going to happen Saturday starting at 3 o'clock. And then the people that are still in the main small tire race, that race starts after the national anthem at 7 p.m. So guys, 7 p.m. Saturday is when third round starts, and we will have another probably 4 rounds or 5 rounds of racing after 7 p.m. The atmosphere at Brown County Dragway in Indiana, once the sun goes down, is on a whole nother level. So I believe racing starts at 7 p.m. on Friday, and then the small tire third round and the remaining races start at 7 p.m. on Saturday. But the main racing starts at 3 p.m. Saturday for second chance race, hard tire, and maybe another class. I'm not exactly sure. But I think there's second chance and hard tire at least start at 3 p.m. on Saturday. So guys, you don't necessarily have to get to the track at 8 a.m., but if you want to have decent parking Saturday, I recommend getting there Friday night because it is going to be a madhouse. I wouldn't be surprised if we have 5,000 to 7,000 spectators at this small event, and it's gonna be a good one, guys. So I'm excited for this one. I don't know how to say it, but Straight Gangster's a good car. It's made I've made good strides with it, especially with the limited amount of. We haven't even had the car a year yet, so having the car 8 months now, 9 months. This car has made some big strides, and I can't say we're showing up with the baddest car on the property, but I promise you, my knees aren't going to shake no matter who we draw, and that's a pretty good feeling coming into this race. Don't get me wrong, we might knock the tires off of it. I doubt that because we don't do that too often, and I don't take swings at the tune-up. I'll tell you, I'm not going to, but I could tell you the 60 foot to 330 and the 8th mile time a mile an hour and the friggin' 330 mile an hour before I ever make the pass, and 9 out of 10 times I hit it within a half a tenth, and that's no lie. But that's how I tune. That's how I race, because I want a car that's consistent. I want a car that's repeatable, and I want the information from each tune-up to have a lot of value. So, car's making good progress. These next 2 races are going to really dictate how the remaining of the year, remaining of June and July end up, because of the amount of money it's cost me to have the apartment in New York and the additional fuel money. That's gotten into the race budget quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm excited for this one, and we're going to find out what the next couple weeks hold for Straight Gangster. War in the Woods this weekend, June 2nd and 3rd, Brown County Dragway, Southern Indiana, and then following weekend, I think we're going to run No Prep Mania, Magnolia, Ohio, and that's a one-day event, June 10th. I wouldn't be surprised if you see 40 small tire cars there at Straight Gangster's Bad Mama Jamma for that one too. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. See you soon. Woohoo! Smiley. We just swing in a little bit before Dad heads back out of town. Woohoo! Oh no, your belly's showing. You're too young. You got like another 16 years until you could show your belly button. Maybe 18. Probably 18. With the way this world's going.